If you're messing with air conditioning or refrigeration, knowing what subcooling and superheat are is like having the secret sauce for getting your system charged just right. So, subcooling is basically how much cooler the liquid refrigerant is below its condensing temperature once it leaves the condenser. It tells you if your system has just the right amount of refrigerant and helps prevent liquid refrigerant from hitting the expansion valve, which is super important with thermostatic expansion valve systems. On the flip side, superheat measures how much the refrigerant vapor is heated above its boiling point at the evaporator outlet. This is key for fixed orifice systems to make sure you're not starving the evaporator or flooding it with liquid refrigerant. When charging a TXV system, you want to check subcooling using a gauge on the liquid line to confirm the refrigerant charge is in the sweet spot. For fixed orifices, measuring superheat at the evaporator outlet tells you if you need to add or remove refrigerant. Always start by knowing your manufacturer's specs, because they usually give target subcooling and superheat ranges. One good trick is to let the system run stable for a bit before taking readings so temperatures and pressures settle down. If your subcooling or superheat numbers are off, adjust your refrigerant charge little by little, then wait and check again. Remember, too much or too little refrigerant can make your system work harder, waste energy, and reduce cooling performance. One of the biggest mistakes people make with subcooling and superheat is not waiting long enough for stable conditions before measuring, which throws off your readings and leads to wrong refrigerant charges. Fix this by letting the system run steady for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Another common problem is mixing up how to use superheat versus subcooling depending on whether you have a thermostatic expansion valve or fixed orifice. Always double check which method applies to your system type before charging. Finally, ignoring manufacturer specifications for target subcooling and superheat values often results in poor system performance. Always follow those numbers closely because they are tailored for your specific equipment. BigHomeProjects.com makes it easy for homeowners to find trusted local contractors who know their stuff about HVAC charging and other home projects. For contractors, it's a simple way to connect with customers looking for skilled pros ready to get the job done right.